Okay, here we have a standard aircon. Everything's sealed inside. In this video, we're going to show you how to modify your aircon to make it super easy to clean. So this is what it looks like when you've removed the cover. So I've actually already cleaned this. Unfortunately, I forgot to film the bit when I was cleaning it because this was completely covered in black mold. And as you can see, it still is pretty bad. And I'll have to clean that out properly. But you can see in there, it's all inside. It's so difficult to reach usually. And this, of course, is all covered in dust usually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna modify it now to be super easy to clean. So we've removed all the gills, these things that move, all the useless parts that basically don't do anything and just prevent you from being able to clean it. So here's the cover that we removed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut off all this useless part in the middle. I'm going to cut it here and here and here, and then I'm going to also cut this part off here. So to do that, I'm just going to use a hacksaw like this, and I'm just going to cut this off like this. Okay. We'll check back in a minute. Okay, we've now successfully cut the two ends off. And I'm going to tidy them up a bit. So now we've polished these, sanded these down a bit. We're ready to reattach these two pieces to tidy it up a little bit. Right, so here we've fitted this end piece on, and the light, I'm going to do something like that in a minute, and the other end piece is there. This piece screws on quite easily. This piece doesn't have any screws, so I'm going to have to attach that on somehow with a bit of, I don't know, a bit of glue or something. But anyway, that's basically the almost finished look. No stupid air filters that get dusty. No completely inaccessible fan, unable to clean. No more of these annoying, totally pointless air filters that you have to keep on removing all the time, caked in dirt. And also, if I just turn that on so you can see, no more completely impossible to access fan. You can't get in there to clean it. Now with your new modified Easy-Clean version, you can just use a feather duster to occasionally dust it. Now I'm just going to use a bit of super glue to attach the little chipboard with the light over here. And I actually think it looks kind of cool, like a sort of retro Star Wars look. And there you have it, the final fully modded Easy-Clean aircon. I mean, you could remove these bits if you wanted to make it look a bit neater, but yeah, and then when it gets a tiny bit of dust on it, you just give it a dust. And when you want to clean these, you just get a brush and you clean them with some soapy water. And you don't need to call in a bunch of goons to come and clean your aircon and break it in the process, which has happened to me twice now. You could also add a little cover to this thing to make it look a bit neater. But as you can see, it works perfectly well. Turn it on. I actually noticed that it actually works better. And the other thing is, if you're in a room that has a fan like this, which is quite close to your aircon, I mean, these little grills that move around and these plastic things is basically completely pointless, because you're already moving all the air around the room with your fan anyway, so that's all just completely unnecessary garbage. So I'm loving it, my new easy to clean aircon. There it is. Enjoy.